10 ways stress is destroying your body. In today's fast-paced world, stress has become an inevitable part of our daily lives. From work pressures to personal challenges, the constant demands we face can take a toll on our well-being. While stress is a natural response to challenging situations, its long-term effects can be more detrimental than we often realize. Here are 10 ways stress may be silently wreaking havoc on your body. 1. Cardiovascular catastrophe. Stress, often considered a normal part of life, can have profound impacts on our cardiovascular health. Scientific evidence suggests a strong link between chronic stress and the development of cardiovascular diseases, CVDs. High stress levels trigger physiological responses that contribute to conditions such as high blood pressure, inflammation, and irregular heartbeats. One key mechanism is the activation of the body's fight or flight response, leading to an increase in heart rate and blood pressure. Over time, this persistent elevation can strain the cardiovascular system, paving the way for hypertension, a significant risk factor for heart diseases. Moreover, chronic stress can promote inflammation within the body. Inflammation plays a pivotal role in the development and progression of atherosclerosis, a condition characterized by the buildup of fatty deposits in the arteries. This process narrows the arteries, restricting blood flow and increasing the likelihood of heart attacks and strokes. 2. Weighty Matters. Stress isn't just a mental burden. It can significantly impact our waistlines too. One key player in this connection is cortisol, a hormone released during stressful situations. Cortisol has been linked to weight gain, particularly around the abdomen, and it can also trigger cravings for unhealthy foods. When stress hits, cortisol signals the body to store fat, often in the belly area. This evolutionary response, designed to provide quick energy during perceived threats, becomes problematic in our modern, stress-filled lives. What's intriguing is how cortisol influences our food choices. Stress tends to make us crave comfort foods rich in sugar and fat. This can lead to overeating, as these foods often provide a temporary sense of relief. Unfortunately, frequent indulgence in such foods can contribute to weight gain, especially the accumulation of fat in the belly area, which is associated with multiple health issues. Recent studies shed light on the cortisol-weight gain connection, recognizing the link between stress, cortisol, and unhealthy food cravings. Emphasizes the importance of stress management not only for our mental well-being, but also for maintaining a healthy weight and preventing conditions like obesity and related diseases. Simple lifestyle changes, such as regular exercise and relaxation techniques, can play a crucial role in mitigating the impact of stress on our bodies. 3. Aching muscles and joints. When we're stressed, our bodies release hormones like cortisol, which, when chronically elevated, can contribute to inflammation and muscle tension. Studies, such as one published in the Journal of Psychosomatic Research, have shown a clear association between chronic stress and increased susceptibility to musculoskeletal pain. The physiological response to stress triggers the release of pro-inflammatory chemicals affecting the muscles and joints. This, in turn, can lead to conditions like tension headaches, fibromyalgia, and myofascial pain syndrome. Fibromyalgia, for example, is characterized by widespread musculoskeletal pain, fatigue, and tenderness in localized areas. Stress exacerbates these symptoms, creating a cycle of discomfort. Similarly, myofascial pain syndrome involves the development of trigger points in muscles due to stress-induced muscle contractions. It's crucial to recognize that managing stress is not just beneficial for mental well-being, but also plays a pivotal role in preventing and alleviating physical pain. Incorporating stress reduction techniques, such as mindfulness, exercise, and adequate sleep, can break the stress-pain cycle, promoting overall health and comfort. 4. Immune system impairment. Chronic stress can significantly weaken our immune system. making us more susceptible to various illnesses. A study published in the journal Psychological Bulletin sheds light on the intricate connection between prolonged stress and immune function. When stress becomes chronic, the body releases stress hormones like cortisol, which in excess can suppress the immune system. This suppression hampers the body's ability to defend against infections, leaving us vulnerable to illnesses. Common ailments linked to a weakened immune system due to chronic stress include frequent colds, respiratory infections, and even more severe conditions. Chronic stress has been associated with an increased risk of autoimmune diseases, where the immune system mistakenly attacks the body's own tissues. Conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, and psoriasis may be exacerbated or triggered by persistent stress. To fortify our immune defenses, it's crucial to incorporate stress-reducing habits into our daily lives. Simple practices like regular exercise, sufficient sleep, and mindful relaxation techniques can go a long way in supporting both mental well-being and immune resilience. 5. Digestive disarray. The gut is often referred as the second brain is highly influenced by stress. A study published in the World Journal of Gastroenterology emphasizes the intricate relationship between stress and digestive disorders. When stress becomes a constant companion, the body's fight or flight response can disrupt normal digestive functions. This disruption may contribute to conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and inflammatory bowel disease, IBD. IBS, often aggravated by stress, results in abdominal pain, bloating, and irregular bowel habits. On the other hand, chronic stress can exacerbate the symptoms of IBD, including Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, causing inflammation and discomfort in the digestive tract. Moreover, stress can impact the balance of gut bacteria, influencing overall digestive health. Conditions like acid reflux and peptic ulcers may also flare up in response to heightened stress levels. To promote a healthier digestive system, it's essential to manage stress through lifestyle changes, such as mindfulness, regular exercise, and a balanced diet. Prioritizing mental well-being can positively influence the gut, fostering a harmonious balance for overall health. 6. Skin deep distress. Beyond its impact on our mood, chronic stress can cast a shadow on our skin, contributing to various issues. A study in the International Journal of Cosmetic Science delves into the intricate link between stress and skin health. One common manifestation is acne flare-ups. Stress triggers the release of hormones like cortisol, which can stimulate oil production in the skin. Excess oil combined with stress induced inflammation creates an environment conducive to acne breakouts. Eczema, a condition characterized by itchy and inflamed skin, can also be influenced by chronic stress. Stress weakens the skin barrier, making it more susceptible to irritants and allergens that can trigger eczema flare-ups. Psoriasis, another skin disorder, may worsen under the influence of chronic stress. Stress can provoke the immune system, leading to an overactive response that accelerates the growth of skin cells, resulting in the characteristic red, scaly patches of psoriasis. To maintain healthy skin, managing stress is paramount. Incorporating stress reduction practices, such as regular exercise, sufficient sleep, and relaxation techniques, can help mitigate the impact of stress on the skin, fostering a radiant and resilient complexion. 7. Brain drain. Chronic stress, the persistent burden many of us carry, extends its influence beyond mental fatigue, potentially wreaking havoc on our cognitive abilities and memory. A notable study published in the Journal of Neuroscience sheds light on the intricate connection between chronic stress and cognitive impairment. When we experience stress, our bodies release hormones, including cortisol, as part of the fight or flight response. However, when stress becomes chronic, the prolonged elevation of cortisol levels can adversely affect the hippocampus, a vital brain region responsible for memory and learning. This interference can lead to memory lapses, difficulty concentrating, and a general decline in cognitive performance. The impact of chronic stress on cognitive function doesn't stop there. Research suggests a connection between chronic stress and an increased susceptibility to neurodegenerative diseases, such as Alzheimer's and dementia. The continuous release of stress hormones may contribute to the accumulation of proteins in the brain associated with these debilitating conditions. One of the concerning aspects is that stress-induced cognitive impairment can affect individuals of all ages. For students facing chronic academic pressure or professionals grappling with persistent work-related stress, the toll on cognitive function can be substantial. Mitigating the effects of chronic stress on the mind involves adopting stress reduction strategies. Regular physical activity has been shown to reduce cortisol levels and positively impact brain health. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing exercises can also help manage stress. 8. Sleep sabotage. Stress can significantly disrupt our sleep patterns, leading to a range of sleep issues. A notable study conducted by the National Sleep Foundation sheds light on the intricate connection between chronic stress and sleep disturbances. One of the primary ways chronic stress affects sleep is by triggering insomnia, a condition where individuals struggle to fall asleep or stay asleep. When we experience stress, our body's stress response system kicks in, releasing hormones like cortisol that keep us alert. This heightened state of alertness makes it challenging for the mind to relax and transition into a restful sleep, causing insomnia. Difficulty falling asleep becomes a common complaint among those grappling with chronic stress. Racing thoughts and worries from the day can linger when we should be winding down, creating a mental barrier to the peaceful slumber our bodies need. The study reinforces this link, indicating that the release of stress hormones interferes with the natural sleep-wake cycle, making it harder for individuals to initiate sleep. Restless nights are another consequence of chronic stress. As stress hormones course through our bodies, the sleep quality diminishes. Sleep becomes more fragmented, with individuals waking up multiple times during the night. This fragmented sleep prevents the body from reaching the deep, restorative stages of rest, leaving individuals feeling fatigued and unrested in the morning. To mitigate the impact of chronic stress on sleep, adopting stress management techniques is crucial. The study recommends practices such as mindfulness, relaxation exercises, and creating a calming bedtime routine. These measures can help soothe the mind and signal to the body that it's time to unwind, fostering better sleep. In essence, chronic stress and sleep issues are interconnected, and understanding this relationship is pivotal for addressing both aspects of our well-being. By recognizing the signs of stress, implementing stress reduction strategies, and prioritizing good sleep hygiene, individuals can work towards restoring a healthier and more restful sleep pattern. 9. Hormonal Havoc. A study conducted by the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism in 2019 delved into the intricate relationship between stress and hormonal disruptions. The findings revealed a compelling connection between chronic stress and its adverse effects on various hormonal systems. One of the most vulnerable areas affected by chronic stress is the reproductive system. The study highlighted how stress can disturb the equilibrium of reproductive hormones, leading to a cascade of consequences. In simpler terms, the body's stress response, primarily governed by the release of cortisol, can interfere with the production and regulation of reproductive hormones. For women, this disruption can manifest as irregular menstrual cycles. The stress-induced hormonal imbalance can impact the normal functioning of the ovaries, potentially causing variations in the menstrual cycle length. Beyond irregular periods, chronic stress may contribute to fertility issues. The delicate dance of hormones necessary for successful conception can be disrupted, making it more challenging for couples trying to conceive. In extreme cases, persistent stress might even contribute to reproductive disorders. By prioritizing stress management and adopting healthy lifestyle practices, individuals can potentially safeguard their hormonal harmony, positively influencing reproductive health and overall wellness. 10. Accelerated aging. Stress can also speed up the aging process in our bodies. At the heart of this connection lies something called telomeres, tiny protective caps at the ends of our chromosomes. Imagine them as the plastic tips on shoelaces that prevent them from fraying. Telomeres play a crucial role in preserving our genetic information. Research has shown that chronic stress can cause these telomeres to shrink faster. It's like our chromosomes are losing their protective shields, leaving our genetic material more vulnerable to damage. This process contributes to premature aging, both on the inside and outside. Think of telomeres as the biological clock of our cells. When they get too short, cells can't divide and replicate properly. This can lead to aging-related issues affecting various organs and systems in our bodies. The link between chronic stress and accelerated telomere shortening has been observed in scientific studies, emphasizing the real impact stress can have on our biological age. So, how does it work? When we're stressed over a long period, our bodies release hormones like cortisol. While cortisol helps us cope with immediate challenges, chronic exposure can be harmful. It's like having a constant, low-level alarm system in our bodies. This persistent stress signal appears to contribute to faster telomere shortening. Understanding this connection is crucial for promoting healthy aging. Managing stress through relaxation techniques, exercise, and a good sleep routine can potentially slow down the rate at which telomeres shorten. By taking care of our mental well-being, we're not just improving our quality of life, we're also giving ourselves a better chance at aging gracefully. Remember, your body is a finely tuned machine, and chronic stress is the disruptive force that can throw it out of balance. By acknowledging the dangers of stress and taking proactive steps to manage it, you can reclaim control over your health and well-being. Now, we want to hear from you. What are some ways stress has affected your body? Let us know in the comments below.